This guy's shadow has left him to run away. What the hell happened? This is an esoteric game in Southeast Asia. These boys were playing with their shadows at 24 o'clock at night. They took out 3 talismans with 3 human figures in them, and then put 3 hairs in it. After reciting a spell, they began to burn the talismans. While a person was burning the talisman, his shadow slowly disappeared. They panicked and ran away. After calming down, they went to find his shadow together. They had to find the shadow before 3 a.m., or he wouldn't be able to step out into the sunlight and fall asleep forever. This shadow can't go far from him, it just hides nearby around him. After a long search, the man finally found his shadow. It slowly shrunk back to its original shape.
Nó thu lại này. Nó thu lại kìa. Được không? Đứng lên coi gì?
However, when examining the head, the shadow is still very faint.
Các bạn có thấy cái bóng đó không? Nó ngộ ấy.
They quickly ran to find the talisman that hadn't been burned out, and finished it.
Rồi, tao nghĩ chắc ổn rồi đó. Tao mới đứng lại coi. Chiếu lại nó coi.
The man examined his shadow again and it returned to its original form. This group of young people is playing a spiritual game in the cemetery. They picked up an old mat left behind in the cemetery. This mat is used to cover the body of a person who has died in an accident, a custom in Southeast Asia. They performed a prayer and cast spells on a puppet. Then he stuffed the puppet into the mat and rolled it up, using 3 red threads to tie it up. They cast their spells again and waited.
Nghi thức khác nha các bạn. Lần này nó sẽ có những hiện tượng gì nó sẽ ra sao?
After lying still for a while, the mat began to move. And what the hell happened? This video was shot in Malaysia. The video shows a hand holding a soda can, but it's very strange. No matter how flexible your joints are, you can't do the same. It doesn't seem to belong to this world. Who owns this hand? And where is he from? That is still an unsolved mystery. Is that a programming error of this world? Or is this someone with some kind of superpower? Strange goals in football. Kiesling. In the Bundesliga match, after a corner kick, Kiesling headed his head very hard. It seemed that the ball went out, but somehow the ball went into the net. Oddly enough, everyone celebrated, and the goal was recognized without any reaction from the opponent.
Stefan Kiesling's header struck the outside of the Hoffenheim net and went through a hole and landed in the goal.
William Potker's magic goal. Although the ball was shot in a direction that was far out of the goal, the ball suddenly changed direction 90 degrees to go into the net. William Potker's melancholy goal was recorded by the camera, but so far scientists have been unable to explain it. The strange actions of the most mysterious creature on the planet in the Bermuda Triangle. Humans landed on the moon, explored Mars and could explain everything, but we still don't know the true origin of European eels. No one can tell where they come from, and specifically how do they reproduce? Because when conducting an anatomy of this creature, scientists could not find any reproductive organs of both male and female eels. Humans have also never observed this eel mating with each other in the wild, even in captivity. No matter how long they are paired, they do not communicate with each other. However, this is the mystery. Scientists have observed that, at one point in the life of a seal, they leave their habitats of freshwater rivers and headed straight for the waters of the Bermuda Triangle. After that, they completely disappear and return to a whole new generation of eels, young, strong, as if this is a place to help them rejuvenate completely. Strangely enough, these newborn eels are able to travel the exact same distance of more than 6,400 kilometers to return to the freshwater rivers where they used to live. There is a monstrous life form that is no different from alien life forms. It's silica algae. This organism has a silicon body. You didn't hear wrong. You can see through its skin, because its skin is made of silicone. Silica algae absorb sunlight and give off oxygen. They produce 20 to 30% of the total oxygen on the Earth, more than the oxygen produced by the world's largest forest, Amazon. They live everywhere, from rivers, streams, ponds, lakes, to oceans, almost everywhere in extremely large numbers, so big that we can see them from space. Sometimes silica algae get trapped underground because of drought, but they can survive in that environment for up to 150 years. It can be said that this creature is evidence that if there is alien life, they can exist in many different life forms, not obeying the rules of common life forms on Earth. It can be a metal, glass, or even silicon body. The legendary white phoenix appeared, causing a stir among netizens. Chinese netizens were surprised to see a picture of a beautiful bird appearing in Fujian. Many people call it the white phoenix in the legend. A few days ago, a tourist was hiking in Zhangzhou, Fujian, China, when suddenly he saw a beautiful white bird, very similar to everyone's image of the phoenix flapping its wings and soaring through the valley. Fearing that no one would believe that he had actually met the legendary white phoenix, this tourist immediately took out his mobile phone to record and post it on social media. In the pictures that this visitor posted, you can see white birds with long, graceful tails gliding through space with beautiful, magical wings. Many people commented excitedly, "It turns out that this is the prototype of the real phoenix. Is this the white phoenix? I thought it was just a legend." However, wildlife experts said, the white phoenix in this series of photos is actually a white pheasant. Rare and precious animals belong to the protected group of level 2 on the list of wildlife in need of protection in China. This species usually inhabits subtropical broadleaf areas, below 2,000 meters above sea level. The white pheasant has a graceful and elegant shape, known as the fairy in the forest, a precious bird since ancient times. Not all prehistoric creatures are as scary as we think. The proof is here. This creature is completely real and it exists in the Jurassic period. This is the tiny flying dinosaur in Urognathus. They are one of the smallest flying dinosaurs known to man. As flying dinosaurs, not only are they not scary, but they are also extremely cute, due to having a round head and a pair of super big round eyes. Their whole body is covered with a soft, cotton-like coat, but it's not fur. It's a special type of fiber called pycnofibers, which is unique to flying dinosaurs. And although they are flying dinosaurs, they have a mustache like a cat. This beard, plus large eyes, help them pinpoint the exact location of their prey. And the soft fur will help them reduce noise when flying. These physical features make them nocturnal assassins, but they only hunt small insects. It can be seen that in Urognathus' lifestyle is quite similar to that of bats and owls. Because of such a cute appearance, if this Pokemon still exists, it is highly likely that it will be captured by humans as a pet. Researchers at the Australian University have created the Bionic Eye, an electronic eye that helps visually impaired people see. After successful trials in sheep, the researchers are preparing to test it in humans. The bionic retina contains 460 million nanosensors per square centimeter, while the naked eye only has about 10 million receptor cells per square centimeter. In other words, the bionic eye contains 46 times more cells than the human eye, so it helps the user to see farther and more accurately. When announcing this device, many other scientists highly appreciated and hoped this would be a breakthrough in medicine. If implemented, this very humane invention deserves a Nobel Prize. This whole reality isn't real, it's all just energy. In 2017, the CIA released a set of classified documents up to 13 million pages. Among them is a very special set of documents, describing the nature of reality in which people live. Most of us favorably think that everything around us is a combination of energy and matter, both of which are considered two completely different and separate states of existence. However, in this particular document, the CIA defines that all solid matter is actually energy vibrating at an extremely high frequency. The document also states that both the nucleus of an atom and the electrons that revolve around it are merely vibrations of an energy web, which means that all matter in this reality is simply energy. The states of matter we know are energy vibrating at different frequencies. Simply understood, energy vibrating at a certain frequency will shape matter in a certain state. That means your entire body, all the animals on this earth, or the entire universe, is a complex network of vibrating energy fields. As Nikola Tesla once said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration.